Hello and welcome to Triple A Tutorial. In today's chapter, we are going to learn another four tools, okay, which is also very important when it comes to CorelDRAW. Alright. First one is the blend tool. Okay, the blend tool normally is used to blend two objects together. Okay, then we have the mesh tool. And the mesh tool actually is used for uh, drawings, okay, stuff whereby you want to give some colors to particular places. All right. Then we have the smartphone. Okay, the smartphone is very interesting. Then the last one we have the interactive fill tool. Okay, so without much ado, let's dive in. With the blend tool, let's start with a circle. Okay, so we go to the toolbox, we pick our ellipse tool, then we give it a color. Let's say we choose orange. Okay, so let's resize it a little bit, put it here. Let's duplicate it and put one here. Let's change this color to, let's say, red. Okay, so now for you to get a blend tool is we want to blend from the yellow to the red. Okay, sorry, from the orange to the red. So we go to the drop shadow tool, then we click on this black arrow here, you click and hold, okay, for the fly out to show. So the moment the fly out show, we have this blend there, so just click on the blend tool. Okay, so this is what happened. You click and hold on control. Okay, sorry, you click and hold on shift and drag it to the next one. Okay, the moment you are there, then let it go. You have create a blend. Okay, you have blend two colors together. Okay, to see how effective it is, let's remove the outline. So remove the outline by right clicking on the empty area here, then that's where you can see your real blend tool. Okay, so this is the work of the blend tool. Okay, now let's apply that one to a text. So let's use Triple A. Okay, so let's use Triple A tools. All right, so I'll go for my font, usual font. Okay, so this what, or maybe today I'll change the font. I'll use the Gotham Ultra. Okay, then I'll enlarge it a little bit. Okay, so I'll put my font here, then I'll give it the same color again, yellow. Then I'll duplicate it. Okay, you duplicate it. Okay, you drag and right click. Okay, so I'll give it red. Okay, now with the blend tool, when I click and drag to the red, you see what happened. Okay, it creates something, but now I just have to adjust it, okay, for it to look more nicer. I have to click and drag. Okay, you click and drag. So let's see. All right, so we are getting there. So you can see that it create some 3D effects. Okay, let me zoom it boldly. Okay, so this is what the blend tool is used for. Okay, so let's say maybe if you want to change the black, or let's give the red color an outline of white so we can see it clearly. So from here you can see the blend mode option at the back nicely. Okay, so that's the work of the blend mode. Okay, now let's move to the mesh tool. The mesh tool, actually, let's, for example, we want to, let's go, the mesh tool can be found under here. Okay, under interactive tool. So when you click on the mesh tool, and so automatically to select, so we can highlight one portion of it and give it a particular color. Okay, you can highlight here too and give it another different color. Same here. Okay, same here. You can give it so many colors. Okay, based on what you actually want to do. Okay, So that's how the mesh tool normally work. Okay, so normally those that do these animations and stuff, they normally use the mesh tool, or those that draw fruits and stuff, they normally use the mesh tool a lot. So this is how the mesh tool is being used. Now, sorry, let's move on to the smart fill. The smart fill is, let's have this freehand tool. Let's create some lines. Okay, then I'll create another one here, and maybe I'll come here and create another one here. Okay, now after creating this line, I realized that I need to fill the empty area here. Okay, so when I click here, nothing happened. Okay, this is all what I'll be getting. Okay, if I click another one, that's what I'll be having as well. So here, the smart fill actually is below the mesh tool. Okay, so when you click on the smart fill tool, look what it does. So when you bring it here and you click, it's going to fill that portion for you. Okay, so with that, then you can choose any color of your choice. Okay, so let's assume you don't want the lines again. You just want the object that you draw. So you just lift it and automatically, and you can use the smart fill again to do the same. Okay, so that's the work of the smart tool. Based on the lines that you have, okay, it's going to give individual selection. Okay, so let's delete the earlier one. Okay, now we use the smart fill. So the smart fill, we have three things that we want to do. Okay, so we have the mesh tool now. So let's click and click. Okay, so we have created three different things. Then we can give each of them different colors. Okay, we can give each of them different colors. Okay, so that's the work of the smart fill. Okay, and it's very interesting. All right, you might need it. It's very important. It's one of the important tools also. Okay, so the last one is the interactive fill tool. The interactive fill tool allows you to fill in your object more than one color. So you go to mesh and you click the interactive fill tool. That one comes with an arrow and a bucket. Okay, so you click and drag. You realize that below here you have white color, so you can click here and select the color of your choice. So I'm going to go in for red, or you can just select it and come to the color palette here. Okay, and you say it does the same way. Okay, so now let's change the top here to red. Okay, and if we think the orange is not that loud, you can just double click on the line here. It will create another fill for you. Then we can put our orange. Okay, so this is where if you want the orange to be more seen than the red, you can drag it out by holding the control, so you can get a accurate line. So the red will lost in play. Okay, so the same interactive tool have some options here. Okay, if you want it to be elliptical fountain for that one, you realize that the red is at the edge of it and the orange is at the middle. So let's see if we can change this middle one to white, and it's just for you to see how it works. And maybe we change this one to, let's say, gray. I just want you to have a feel of it. So this is how this option really work. Okay, this one. Okay, now after that we have the conical fountain tool. So let's click it and see how it is. So this is how the conical works. Okay. Then the last one is what we call the rectangular fountain form. So that one to based on how you drag it, how you want it to be. If you want to just adjust it to whatever documentation you are working on. Okay, so that's how the interactive tool also come in play. All right, so with this tutorial actually, this brings us to the end of this tutorial. So this is what I want you to do. Use your name. Okay, type your name very boldly. Then use the blend tool. Okay, to create this nice piece I've done here. Okay, and uh, submit it. Okay, always if you want to select, make sure you select the front text. Okay, always move with the front text. Okay, uh, so or if you don't want, or maybe if you are done and you don't want to drag it, so always draw a line, okay, on top of it. So this one will allow you to lift all of them at once. Okay, so without that, then you are just going to have this issue there. So when you drag the you follow. So what you just have to do, if you want to lift the whole thing, you just highlight, then you lift it to wherever you want to place it. Okay, so this brings us to the end of today's tutorial. Tomorrow's own is more challenging, so let's get ready for it. Thank you.